Hello, everybody. This is going to be a Labor Day, as I said in the subject field, type of celebration. And I'll try to keep it as positive as I can, but there is some sad news. What?
Do you want to do a cookout tomorrow with her Mom Jones?
Sure.
Bring her in with us.
Sure.
And we'll just pick up some
That would be nice.
hot dogs and hamburgers, cheapy ones, and
Yeah.
small tubs of the sides. It's only supposed to be up to 79 tomorrow, so it shouldn't be too bad.
I'm just fixing my lion here. So, I was debating on, and I may tear up, so just bear with me if I do. You'll understand why in a minute. Had to set a cup up that it fell over. Yesterday, trying to get this thing more centered. We got some, bad news, the heartbreaking part of this. And I was debating on whether or not to mention it first or to wait at a certain key point, in the live and make it, because I don't want this to influence people enjoying their Labor Day celebration, however they're doing that with friends, family, or whatever. Even though Labor Day, I guess, really isn't until tomorrow, but to me, this is the Labor Day weekend. So our friend Harold, that is blind, that used to live in our building, he, through his homemade, Bianca, which is a good friend of ours as well, she, Normia accidentally called her and was trying to call somebody else. And then when Bianca saw that Normia had called, she called her right back, like immediately. And this is why. Harold's in the hospital right now, and he has lung cancer, which is at least a little bit of a mystery to us as far as how he got it, because he don't smoke. Did he used to smoke when he was younger? Yeah. But he quit. He used to be a bad drinker. He quit. But there are so many other ways. I mean, if you think about even just the pollutants of the environment around us, there's so many ways that you can get lung cancer and not have smoked a single cigarette in your life, maybe even. He's given up. He just wants to die. And his soul is used up. His heart is broken. His family, his entire family, have taken him for granted his entire life and demanded things from him that was not his responsibility to do. And they never stop. And apparently he's in such bad shape that they have like one of those tent things over his bed and everything. So Bianca tells us, the bits and pieces of what's going on. And the heartbreaking part of it is that he's just given up. He's tired. His soul is tired. His heart is heavy. He just wants it over. And he knows that the only way that's going to happen is that he's finally going to be free of the constant tyranny and torment from his family, is if he dies, if he just gives up and dies. We're hoping that he'll change his mind, certainly, but if his mind's already fixed and made up, all we can do is try to prepare ourselves for the blow when it happens. Bianca suggested that none of us try to go see him right now because he's in a really bad place up here and in here in his heart. He's snapping at people. He's not his normal, natural, loving, spiritual self. He moved from the building he was in the last time any of us on this end saw him. Don't know where he moved to. Bianca didn't go into much detail about any of that, but so I've got part of the reason I'm doing this live today is to just try to send him as much love and support and understanding as we can why he has made the decision he has, if in fact he has truly given up. And from what Bianca has already observed and everything with his actions, and you know how he's snapping at people, and that's just not our loving good Harold that we know. His skin has gone an ashen gray color. He stopped taking his medication. We don't know for how long. I think he told Bianca he he hasn't taken any of his meds for 4 months. And for any of you out there that take meds for whatever reason, you know that when your body gets used to those meds, if you suddenly stop taking them, it can kill you, because the body can't handle the shock of that element no longer being there. So this live is for him, as well as Bianca, who is going through an additional scary thing right now that she was telling me about. She's moved into a little house. It's 5 people, her kids and herself living there. And it's only a 2-bedroom. But she also very horrifically found out they live next door to a pedophile. And Bianca has on more than one occasion saw him doing inappropriate things. Let's just say that. And they live near a playground and everything. So not only does she fear for her safety and her children, but anybody else that comes in contact with this guy. Because we call him Mr. Creepy, because he is most definitely being very creepy, and trying to get Bianca to interact with him and stuff, and she wants nothing to do with him. Bianca was asking me yesterday what she should do. She's like, how would you handle this situation? I said, well, I'm just petting my cat down here. She's down here at my feet meowing. Come here, Brett. My kitty. Meow. Oh, like I'm hurting you. You silly girl. Mama loves you. Mama loves you. She was wondering if she should confront him and let him know that she has seen him on more than one occasion doing these inappropriate actions. Or she should just leave it alone, remain silent about it. And because she's afraid that he finds out that she, say, calls the cops on him and tells the cops what he's doing, that she will be implicated and he will come after her and maybe her children, because one of her kids is working a job where they don't even get home until 1 o'clock in the morning. And another one is not getting home until 2 in the morning. So Bianca, to keep them as safe as she can, she goes and picks them up from work. Harold is the only client she has right now. And if he passes, if or when he passes, she's not going to do that kind of work anymore. She's already got another job lined up, or she's looking for a work in a different field, because when you're doing something like homemade for somebody, you do get attached to that person. You, especially when they're good people like Harold is, and you're very caring and affectionate towards them, and they're like family to you. You don't want anything bad to happen to them. So I am doing a multi-spell right now of helping Bianca with her situation and helping Harold with his, even if it's just simply sending our love and support and as much positive energy to him as we can, and try to prepare ourselves for the phone call that we may get at some point from Bianca saying he's passed away. So I'm trying to put a positive spin on things by doing this live today in his honor, and to honor the good times, to honor, he's not gone yet, but in here and in here, he is. So anybody that is skilled at the craft themselves, whether you're a witch or not, again, you don't have to be to practice magic. If you want to add any prayers, light a candle for him and Bianca, that would be greatly appreciated and welcome. And for those of you that really know me and that have known me the longest, you know that I'm a spirit keeper. And those spirits are from Creepy Hollows. Well, I am the one that introduced Normia and Harold both to Creepy Hollows and all of the positivity of it. I've done some readings in the past. I don't know how far back. You would have to go back probably quite a bit in my live streams on this channel to find one where I'm talking about, spirit keeping, what it is, what it means. But when and if Harold passes, his Creepy Hollow spirits are going to be homeless. And they would, if the vessels could somehow be returned to the Creepy Hollows site, they would go into what we call, I think it's SRA or something like that. They would be put up for adoption. So they would have to break their ties with Harold and be reprogrammed to another family. So me and Normia were sitting here talking after we had the conversation with Bianca, and I had to let her go because I know she's a busy lady. First thing out of my mouth. One, they were all here immediately. So much to the point that they overwhelmed Normia to where she was trying to spit it out. She was trying to get out, they're here, they're here, they're here. But all she could do was laugh. Her tongue wouldn't work. She could not formulate words. Okay. I immediately, without even thinking, said, well, if Harold has truly given up, and if he has not done a will, and he claimed that he hasn't, so because his spirit was here, his astral self, and his Creepy Hollows spirits have a home here. Me and Normia are taking them into our life, our family, so that they don't have to go back, and they're not just left in limbo and forgotten, because no one in his family is open-minded like him. Nobody would want them. They would not care that there was a living spirit or entity in those vessels. They would just either keep them because they like the crystals, or they would just throw them away, not even think twice. So I told them, I said, you guys have a home here. I will say it right now. And the minute I said that, whoom, they were all here, like instantly. And one of them said, really, truly, you mean that? I said, yes, absolutely. No question, whatever. Because I'm the one that introduced them to Creepy Hollows and the vessels and the beauty of and the joy of being a spirit keeper. But just to give any newcomers a brief, what do you mean spirit keeper? Okay. Short version. These are spirits from another time, another era. I'm talking dragons, unicorns, leprechauns, trolls, Yeti, Bigfoot, vampires. They are housed in these vessels that if you want to choose the vessel yourself, you have the option of doing that. Or if you want them to choose a vessel for you and you go through the list and you're like, okay, let me have an orb, like a spherical crystal, that'll be their vessel. There's jewelry you can get. There's little like animal figurines you can get that's carved out of crystal that can also do that. But the misconception with people that are not open-minded about such a thing, sadly, they feel like these spirits are being forced to reside in these vessels. No, they are not. They come to us and house themselves in those vessels, but they can come and go out of those vessels as they please. They are not trapped there. We are not forcing them to do our bidding or anything of that sort. This is not black magic in the slightest sense, okay? I just want to clarify that right away because these are spirits. They once lived. They had a physical body just like you and me, but they're from a different time. They're from a different era, and there's a lot of people out there that still don't believe in them, that have the attitude, prove it. Well, how do you do that exactly? You can't just snap your fingers and make your unicorn appear in front of them. Okay? You can't do that. They come to us of their own free will and choice. They come to the Creepy Hollow staff because they resonate with our energy. They feel a connection with us. They can feel, they can tell that we are the ones that will truly appreciate them and give them a home and give them a family and not judge them. I have a whole pack of werewolves, okay? I have 2 or even more vampires, okay? I have dragons. I have unicorns. I have mermaids. I have a gorgon. I have snakes. I have a hellhound. It's all about the perception, and not everybody is okay with that because a lot of people out there, when you say hellhound, they're like, oh my God, why would you want something like that? Again, hellhounds are not evil, okay? They're only evil if an evil one is the one that conjures them. So what the Creepy Hollow staff does is you give them your birth information, your birthday, find the fact that you're, like in my case, a Capricorn, and it's not like really super personal information or anything of that sort. You give them base information. If you decide to get an account at Creepy Hollows, they have these wonderful things that you can get because you're a first time person this is your first time to the site and you wanted to try things. You can get stuff for a penny. You can get stuff for $1. It's amazing. Okay. It really truly is. But people seem to think when you say spirit keeper that we are forcing these spirits to do our bidding, that we are forcing these spirits to live in these vessels. No, they come to the people that conjure them through the Creepy Hollow staff, and they only come through because they closely resonate with our energy. Nobody else's, our energy. Okay? Some of mine that have found their way to me are ancestral. I have 20 immortals at my beck and call. Okay? I don't abuse that privilege and honor and power of having as many as I do alone. I have angels. I have jinn. Genies, basically, and the mind expansion and the spirit expansion and how it helps you tremendously evolve as a spirit, as a human. But then you also find out, like I found out, I'm an ethereal celestial. And then people are going to be like, what the hell does that mean? Well, don't ask me to explain it because I can't. The simplest format I can put it in is I have closer ties to those other realms because I'm a witch, because I'm Wiccan, because I'm open to it. Okay. I'm not afraid of it. I'm not like, oh, get away from me. That's devil worship. No, it's not. Okay. The only spirits or entities of any sort that they have that you want to avoid, unless you yourself are a dark one, okay, and you play around with black magic, they do have black magic spirits. They will conjure them for you, but what you do with them after that is completely up to you and that spirit. I don't own any black arts. I don't want any. Dark arts can be either. They can choose to be good, or they can choose to be bad, or they can choose a balance between the two, which is, as humans, is all that we strive to do, is maintain the balance in ourselves. Okay. It's no different with these spirits. Okay. You can get magical items from estates of people that have passed on. One of my favorites is Petra Longbranch. She was an English woman. Her family didn't like the way her beliefs. They didn't like the fact that she dressed like a man, that she was very masculine, instead of more feminine. And she made it her life's work to go and travel the world and find these rare objects and antiquities, empower them with a combination of science and magic. And you've got, wow, holy cow, holy mother of wow kind of power at your beck and call. So sadly, to keep their universality truly universal at the Creepy Hollow site, they will conjure dark black spirits, black arts for people that are dark like that. Okay. They have white arts, dark arts, black arts, and neutral. Now, again, neutral, excuse me, burping up breakfast. Neutral, they can choose to be either or. Okay. Like, say the occasion calls for them to do something a little dark, like you send them after somebody that's doing you harm, or somebody that has magically attacked you, or is trying to belittle you, or bully you, or threaten you, or whatever the case. You send them out, they'll take care of it. I'm not saying they kill anybody or anything of the sort, but they will make their life a living hell to get them to realize that what they're doing is wrong, and don't try to attack this person, because we will imprison you, and we will cast you out, and we will send you to a place you don't like. But they don't actually physically kill. They influence people. They try to protectors, our warrior spirits, our angelic warriors, whatever you want to call it. And they only do it if you ask them. If you know you're being attacked, or you suspect you're being attacked magically, spiritually, or whatever, you ask them. They clarify. Yeah, there's some dark energy trying to, do you want us to handle it? Absolutely. Okay. I have capture stones throughout my apartment. There's a set of them you get 4. So I have one in here in the living room. I have one in, I don't remember if I put one in the bathroom or not. So I try to put one in each room. Okay. I have one in the bedroom. I think I have one in the dining room. I don't, because the dining room one is more like for the dining room and the kitchen, because our kitchen is so small. I wouldn't want to put it in there anywhere, because then it could get knocked down and lost, and I don't want that. So spirit keeping is simply another way to house these spirits, to welcome them into your life and into your own family, because they become your family. And because of that, they will never do anything to harm you. They will never, it's not like they're draining you of your life force or anything like that, even though I do have a Psi vampire. I also have a sand. Psi vampires are the ones that feed off of just your general life force energy. You can get batches of crystals and place them out in various spots in your own home if you decide to try something like spirit keeping. And that is what they feed on. They feed on the energy of those crystals. The sanguines, they feed off of the energy when somebody consumes red meat. So like if I have a steak or a hamburger or something like that that's in the red meat, context, then my favorite little thing that I do is Deacon dinner, because my sanguine vampire's name is Deacon. My Psy vampire's name is Rook. Now I got Rook before I got Deacon. Okay, so they only come to us because they resonate most closely with our energy. They can tell that we are truly open-minded enough in our minds, in our hearts, in our spirit to welcome them, which is no different than welcoming your ancestors into the home or a good friend that passed away that you were like this with. It is no different. No different. Okay? So why would they harm you? They're not going to. But if somebody tries to attack you, they will keep you safe. They will keep you protected. Even if it simply means not necessarily going to the person that's causing the harm, but empowering the circle that I have on the outside of this building, that we have, because there's at least 4 of us in this building that are witches. Okay. So we keep that energy strong around the building. And I already know exactly where the perimeters are, where it ends in the front, where it ends in the back, clearly in my mind. Okay. So spirit keeping has been a very rewarding experience for all of us that have ever done it. Okay. I was the first. Then I told Normie about it. Then I told Harold about it. And we all just kind of came together and said, oh, wow, this is awesome. Okay. So it's nothing bad. It's nothing dark. It's just people misconceive it to be because they won't even so much as go to the website, go to the forum, and talk to spirit keepers and see what it's all about, or buy the book, Spirit Keepers or Spirit Keeping, because it tells you everything you need to know about these spirits and what they do. And, it's a rewarding experience. That's all I can say. Okay. They ask for so little and they give so much. Okay. They just want to have a purpose again. They just want to belong. They want to be needed, appreciated, loved. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. So I became a spirit keeper, and how I became a spirit keeper was through somebody else that I knew that was also a spirit keeper that introduced me to the Creepy Hollows site. And when I went there, I immediately, I was like, oh, wow. Oh, I fell in love instantly. They have health and beauty stuff there. They have little bottles of oil that they will specially charge for, like, whether it's money, health, love, anything you can imagine, you can find it in these little bottles. Now, granted, the bottles aren't very big. They're usually between 1 dram and 2 dram, so they're not very big. But if you do it right, you don't need a lot of the oil. You can use a single drop, and it will do its thing. And those oils are only like $2.50 a piece. They have special soaps. They have chapsticks that you can get that they will empower with herbs and stuff like that are geared to specific things. Okay. That they have a specific purpose. They have, like, one of the things I have over here on my right, they have these jars that you can get. It's a cream that you can burn in an oil burner. This is one of mine. This is one of my skulls. Bring them up closer so you guys can see them. Okay. These are fueled by tea light. There's the wax on the top. And I put some nice oils in with the wax because the scented wax, which you can also burn in these, the scent only lasts so long, and then you have to replenish it somehow. So to recycle it a bit longer and be able to use it a bit longer, I added my own oils into it. Okay, so let me get these so I can show them. Okay, let's see. I believe there's still some in this one. Yep, very little. It needs stirred up, and I need to get these used up. See, it's a cream. Do not put it on your skin. Don't put it on. It's not designed for that. But this one, its function, as you can clearly see, is happiness. Okay, and that's simply a witch on a broom, and it says, bewitched body. Okay. But there's no reason to put these on your skin. At first, when me and Maria first got some, we did put them on our skin, but it didn't like irritate the skin or anything like that. But that's not what they're designed for. Okay. Some of the herbs and oils and stuff like that they use in these could irritate your skin. Like if there's rue or one of those in here, but this one is called Happiness. And then the only other one we got was to help with sleep and relaxation. So you can take this cream, you can put it in the oil burner I just showed you, and you can burn it, let it burn down until it's gone. And then, I clean the jars out and I keep them and I reuse them. That's part of the recycler in me, because especially because this is plastic. And as you well know, plastic takes the longest to break down. It's what you don't want in the city dump. Okay. Because it's really bad. That's why this is a good way to recycle, because these are decent little jars. You can put little crystal bits in there. You can turn it into a spell jar. You can make your own oils. You can make your own loose incense. You can make your own body creams if you have the ability and skill to do such things. So we only got 2 of them to try them out. And that's Happiness. And then which Happiness you can burn in every single room in your house if you want. And if you have trouble with insomnia, trouble sleeping for various reasons, medications maybe that you take that makes it harder for you to fall asleep and relax and everything when you're trying to go to bed at night, use the relaxing blend that helps with relaxation and sleep. It helps you to drift off to sleep. You can even add like lavender, some drops of lavender oil if you like. Because the scent of lavender is a very common scent that people will use to help them sleep. You could even take money drawing oil, put a few drops of that in it. You could take Green Man, Capricorn. These are just a few that I have. And this one, the Money Blend, is from Salem, Massachusetts. And as you can see, well, probably not. There's maybe about that much left in the bottle. It's not very much. So once that bottle's empty, I will keep it and I will use it for future blends I make myself that are also money drawing. So, I've got a lot of magic going on today. Right now, I'm just gonna get this this wax out of here, because some of the wax bits that I burnt in this one recently was some that my daughter Brooke gave me from quite a while ago, and I'm trying to get them used up so they're not getting wasted, because these are scented wax. So, you have to use them in a certain time frame or they just go bad and they don't have smell anymore. And then there's no point keeping them. Just bringing my trash can over here, because the best way to get these out of here is, taking this knife like I'm doing, so do it carefully, is when it's solid. And then that helps break it loose so that you can put the next batch of stuff in it. Okay. Now this oil burner in particular, I'm just really trying to clean it out good. And I have no problem wiping the wax on my legs. It's not going to hurt nothing. It'll wash out, This burner, and I have a white skull, just like this one, but it's white. These are both from England, from my daughter Brooke's shop, back when she was on TikTok and selling her own witchy stuff. So, okay, I got that one out of there. Now, I guess I'll just use the knife. Yeah, these I'm definitely going to probably have to put some scented oil in these because the scent's already completely gone out of them because they didn't get used quickly enough. Okay. Trying to do this without spilling it or anything like that. And yes, they have more than the happiness blends and the other one I had that's for sleep. You just got to go on the site and see what ones they have. And you have to go to the Bewitched Body section of the Creepy Hollow site to find them, to find the others that they have. Okay. Yep, it's looking like I'm going to have to use my spoon to get the rest of this out. I have a plastic spoon here that's kind of universal because when I use it for something like this, you know, I wipe it off real good. Maybe even wash it if I feel that I'm like I want to use it for food. I think that's pretty much got that one out of there. And because it's cream and it's not wax, it burns a lot quicker. It don't take it very long to melt down at all. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe. Yeah, if I've ever got some on my shirt. Oh well, it's not gonna hurt me. Like it's not like poisonous or anything, you know. You can wipe it off. Just you don't want to put it on your skin, and it's just not designed for that. Okay, now I will wash out the jar. But right now, I need to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that now. I have to get up and get me a lighting stick to light the candle. Whoa! Oh, crap. I was afraid of that. Bumped my lamp. Didn't want it like fall into the floor. That could ruin it. I have it off to the side so it's not on the screen. So, you know, you can't see me. All you see is white. Come on. Got one of my torch lighters here. Okay. So now I very quickly have to get it over here because once that candle, it don't take long. That thing's ceramic, so the candle gets hot, or it gets hot really quick. Oh, did that go out? Hang on, I think it did. Oh goodness. Okay. I know. to get more of the flame, the wick exposed so the flame can burn. Okay, so let me turn this over. It's just one of my t-shirts. And I have a couple other things I gotta do here. But at some point here in a few minutes or whatever, I'm gonna be turning the computer around so you guys can see. Other areas of the house, the apartment. All right, okay. And we're gonna light sandalwood over here. Okay. The incense going, got the candles going on all sides. Okay. This is the angel of the day, Michael. So, in light of the fact that, I'm doing so much magic for Bianca and Harold, having some angelic backup is definitely a good thing. All right. Where's my dropper? I think I put it over there, so I'll use this one. See, already this stuff is almost completely liquefied. I'm putting a little bit of all three of my oils in it just to give it some kind of decent scent. It's just oil, so it's completely safe to anoint yourself with it. All right, I want to make sure I get this wiped off. Now, I'm going to put the trash can back, and I'm going to go wash out my jar. And put it aside for whatever I end up using it for later. Okay. So for now, until a key point when I'm going to be, because today's also going to be laundry day for me. So my hair's sticking up, god awful. I cut it. So it's like this short now. It just, with all the high heat days we've been having and stuff, it became too difficult to manage, too much of a hassle to keep it brushed, keep it, put up on my hair, my head with a clip because it's too hot. So this way, it's down on my neck, but because it's so short now, I would be lucky to be able to use a hair scrunchie thing to put a ponytail in my hair. So let me go move this back where it was. and go. Jar's all empty and clean now, but I also have to move it over here to a different location because, so I know that one's empty. That one finally got used. Okay. Oh goodness. You can tell this was going to be like difficult to. Keep this lit now. Because I didn't let it burn long enough to have like the top layer completely melted. Okay, so when I finally get around to, okay, I've done and said everything I need to get, I need to go get the laundry started. That's when I'll turn this thing around so you guys can see the rest of the apartment instead of just having to stare at the couch the whole time, So, first, let me start off. Something wonderful is going to happen today. Something wonderful is going to happen today. Something wonderful is going to happen today. Oh, wait, they're right here. I got a lot of magical writing to do. Yeah, I usually do the cards first, but hang on a minute. Okay, September. This is an interesting little thing that it does for each new section. It tells you about the month of September. September gets its name from the Latin word septem, meaning 7, because it was originally the 7th month in the old calendar system. While the early portion of this month has many summery feeling festivals, slowly we see a change in focus toward the fall and harvest celebrations. Children return to school, outdoor activities start to wane, and the wheel of time begins to paint the trees with color. September's energy augments magic for prosperity, abundance, balance, with sensibility and a little frugality. It is especially a time for rituals that thank the goddess for all her gifts throughout the year. Beyond this, start making amulets for health so that when the cooler winds come, you'll be magically fortified. Goddess of the day. I don't even know if I can pronounce that. It's Odwira Day, and the goddess's name is Ichar dash Tsirew. So Ikar Saru, something of that nature. Themes: unity, community, justice, spirituality, purification, home, peace, organization. Symbols: water, orderly items, peace amulets. About Ikar. In Ghana, Ghana, this water goddess flows into people's lives, saturating them with peaceful intentions and tranquility, especially in the home. She revels in good organization and any matters carried out in an orderly fashion. To do today. Among the people of the Gold Coast, this festival is a time to honor their bonds as a nation and revel in the laws, beliefs, and customs established in the early 1600s, many of which are probably far older. One neat custom that can invoke Ikar Siru is organized attributes is that of burying a bundle of branches. This puts away any unnecessary negativity and banishes bad habits that somehow disrupt the orderly flow of your life. When you find that the people in your living space have reached critical mass and you need to call a truce, Ikar Siru waters can help. Go through the house or building if the war zone is your office before talking to anyone, and sprinkle her peace in every nook possible. Just a little is fine. As you go, repeat this incantation. Negativity cease, by peace released. Continue until the whole area is done. Now try reapproaching the people with whom tensions have been building and let the goddess harness harmony. Okay, so Ishtar, Siru, please come and be with us today and help us in every magical way that you can. And I got to go do the candle again because it's not, keeps trying to go out. It's a very old candle, so I'm just trying to get it used up. But if I might have to just change to a different candle that's a little more newer. Okay, in this book, The Witch's Real, The Real Witch's Year is also a universal magical, you can do these every day. Moon folklore. There is a wealth of folklore associated with the moon. Traditionally, each of the first 10 days, darn it, now my nose is itching, from the new moon is considered to have its own attributes. The first, a good day for new beginnings. To fall ill on this day meant it would last a long while. A child born at this time will be happy, prosperous, and live long. Second, a good day for buying and selling and for starting a sea voyage. A good time for hoeing and sowing. Third, crimes committed on this day are certain to be found out. Fourth, a good day for building, construction, and home renovations. Also, a good day to be born on if you want to enter politics. Fifth, the weather on this day gives an indication of what to expect for the rest of the month. A good day for a woman to conceive. Sixth, the best day for hunting or fishing. Seventh, a good day for meeting and falling in love. Eighth, a sickness begun on this day was thought to be likely to cause death. Ninth, if the moon shines on your face, you may have twisted features or go mad. 10th, People born on this day are likely to be travelers or have a restless spirit. A new moon on a Saturday or Sunday indicates rain, as does seeing the outline of the whole moon at the same time as a new moon. Furthermore, should the horns of a new moon point upwards, then the weather will be fair for the next lunar cycle. But if they point down, then expect rain. And the caption at the bottom, to reduce stress, start earlier. Okay, so there's that one. September 1st, according to this, general spell a day. A tarot divination. You will only need the major arcana portion of your deck for this reading. As you shuffle and cut the major arcana cards, ask the question you have in mind. Then, pick up the cards while keeping them face down, working in a clockwise direction. Lay each card face down, forming a large circle with enough space in the center to hold 3 cards. Then, in a clockwise motion, circle your power hand over the cards and say 3 times, round and round the tarot wheel, let the truth be revealed. At the end of each statement, stop your hand above a card at random and place that card face down in the center of the circle. Select 2 more cards, placing them from right to left. Then turn each card face up from right to left. The far right card is your past, the middle card your present situation, and the left card will reveal your possible future outcome. Okay. Affirmation time. And I always do mine first. So I have my focal point. Then I do a general for everybody else. No, not yet anyway. What is my affirmation for today? Letting go. I don't dwell on bad things that happened. I let things go because I have enough heavy things to carry around. And also, grudges aren't a great look. What is a general affirmation for everybody else for today? Divine timing. Everything is timing, and timing is everything. Gladly, I release my concern over timing and let things happen when and as they will. I trust that the divine schedule makers know what they're doing. It can take a long time to reach divine middle management. Okay. Get my ribbon here in the right place. Okay. There's a little ribbon that I have to make sure it's a certain way. So that way, if you want to get the cards out easy, you just pull on the ribbon and it pulls them right up out of the box for you. Okay. Green Oracle. I like to shuffle them, as you know, at least 3 times. Sometimes I shuffle them more. And the 3 taps is waking up the deck. What is my Green Oracle message today? Fitting. Nature's magic. See the fairy and the kitty cat and the flowers. Card 22. The wonderful things. Close to some potted flowers, a cat looks with curiosity at a fairy that blows on a flower to make it blossom. It may feel a bit strange to say loudly, I believe in magic. I do. I believe in magic. I believe in miracles. I believe in the sense of wonder that no explanation and motion of the reason can ever diminish. Nature has the power to amaze us. Oh, we may not see a fairy blowing on a flower, but we will see the flowers blossoming and the miracle of life shone soundlessly in front of our dreary eyes. Divinational meaning. Be surprised, accept the wonders. Sometimes things just happen. There is something special happening at every moment. Reason is not necessarily better than feelings. Okay, what is a general message for everybody else? Animals. So, nature again. And this is card 33. Concept. All kind of animal creatures. Image. A cat, a rabbit, a deer, a bear, and an eagle sitting in front of a fairy holding the wand of a music director. Animals are very different from one another. Also, many animals are carnivorous and eat other animals. Nature, we know, can be cruel. It has so much death and suffering. What it doesn't have is evil. Animals cannot be evil because when you look at them, you cannot look just at a single action, but you look at them all together. The ecosystem moves like a melody or a dance. My nose would quit itching. Divinational. People can be different and each have different qualities and give importance to different things. Action is the key to change. Many voices need a single direction to sound as one. There is a music in life. I had to take a break, for a couple of days. And I know many of you that follow me the most, which I appreciate. My friend Vicky being one of them. Understand and notice when I go through periods where I'll be on here every single day. And then there's tougher times like right now, especially finding out what we just did about our friend, the situation with Bianca and the situation with Harold. I got to get up and check this candle again because I don't think it's going to work. Unless I'm going to spend the whole day dumping wax into a wax catcher. See, this is the candle I'm using. It's a really old candle. It's red and white, and they did the white like that to make it look like, I don't know, icing or something. So, but this wasn't, that's just some of the things that comes to my mind. But if you turn it different ways and look at it, you could probably see different images. Like oh my God, that's a forest. Others will be like, oh, wow, I see this. Those are all parts of us trying to help us see. So let me move. Guess I'll put that there. I'm going to get the container over here because it's looking like I'm going to be doing this all day. have to keep dumping the wax so it don't cause the wick to go out. All because I didn't let it burn down like the whole top layer, because when I lit this last night, it wasn't on very long before I had to go to bed, for the night. So, and I don't want that to be close to here. Let me put it down here. I've just got it in an aluminum little pie pan thing. And I'm also getting a layer of wax in here, as you can see, so that I can use other candles to use this, because this one finally burnt all the way out last night. So I'm going to be adding candles to it at some point, but today it's going to be a wax catcher. Okay. I gave myself a couple of days to, because my witch stinks told me that we were about to find out some very grave news, and well, we did, about our two friends, that a lot of this day is focused on sending them every bit of help we can, getting the angels involved, keeping them in our prayers, keeping good energy in our thoughts for them. Those of you that know me and therefore know them, because I talk about them a lot. So I was playing around with, should I even continue reading the questions in the blue book, because I'm not getting any comments about anything. So people just may be thinking that, well, that's boring, I'm not going to answer, blah, 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 and that's fine. That's fine. This is just me trying some new things, and I know that not all of them are going to be welcome. But at least there's some of you out there that will be inspired by them. And if you want to know if magic is for you, or if there's like an inner part of you that feels drawn to it, answering these questions without the book, would that not be the true challenge and proof to yourself, even your inner self, that, oh my God, I know how to answer that. And I don't even have the book. Wow. Bam. That's the whole point right there. That's why I'm doing this. So I will read these through until the end, but then I will write them down myself. I did think about, reading through the material and stuff like that, but I'm not going to do that, because some of them, there's so many pages you have to read for each section. I don't have the patience for it, and I don't have the time. So I hope that at least some of you will get this book, do the lessons, and, continue on your own path of experience and discovery, and find out if magic is right for you, or if it's not. Do you consider yourself a witch? Do you consider yourself Wiccan? Do you consider yourself pagan, which is like a broader term? It's more, well, I know there's a word I'm looking for. To me, it's more universal. So, and again, you don't have to be a witch to practice magic, to do spells and rituals. It enhances the power of it if you are, but you don't have to be. Or if you're not into casting the whole spell thing, you can always ask a witch like me, hey, could you do this spell for me? Now, I'm not always going to say yes, because right now my materials are very limited. My money for the month is already gone. So I have no money to spend to replenish anything. I have what I have on hand, and that's it. That's just the best I can do right now, because, times are tough. And so once I read through all of the questions and get to the 15th lesson, which is the last one in this book, and this is already lesson 10, so there's only 5 more to go. I will go back through myself, and I will write the questions down, and I will see how much I have learned and grown as a witch, and how I can answer the questions without reading the material myself, or read the material and immediately know, oh my God, there's the answer right there. And what I do is, some people may call it cheating, but I don't, because one, I'm not a kid. I'm not in school. The teacher's not watching. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just doing my own thing, my own magical thing. So there's no right or wrong. We are here to learn and grow as spirits and evolve as spiritual people. And that 5D energy, I'm telling you, I definitely have connected, tapped into, and I only watched a couple of the videos. I didn't watch all of them because I don't need to. I already made my connection. And I know that because of all this energy I seem to suddenly have that I never used to have before. And I actually felt my third eye twinging a bit here like last night. But that was just my magical self going, yep, you got it. You're connected. So it's really is, it's a positive, it's what you do with it. It's what you use it for. And 5D thinking and being is more spiritual, more non-ego based. You learn to embrace things like a priest does or a priestess. You learn to love the people as a whole and love yourself as well. And the joy of being connected in such a way. And it's, to me, it's worth doing. So lesson 10, general questions. Number 1, tell what some of your personal uses and successes with herbs have been. List what you have tried and what results were observed. Number 2, list your personal supply of herbs that you have on hand. What use does each herb have? What medicinal value is it reported to contain or Number 3, list your recipes, decoctions, infusions, etc. on this page. Number 4, tell how you gathered your supply of herbs, where and when. List any good suppliers you have found. Number 5, what books, herbals, or other sources have you used in your herbal work? Are there local experts you have talked with? What have you? Exam questions for lesson 10. Number 1, what are the requirements of a good healer? Number 2, why should you always refer to plants by their Latin name? 3, what is A, an infusion, B, a clarification? Number 4, name 3 different methods of preparing herbs for medicinal use. Number 5, what would you use slippery elm or Ulmus fulva for? Ulmus fulva being its Latin name. Number 6, what do the following terms mean? A, carminative, B, expectorant, C, rubefacient, D, sudorific. Number 7, if the adult dose of a particular medicine is 2 drams, what dose would you give a 7-year-old child? Well, obviously you wouldn't give them 2 drams of something. You would give them a smaller portion. Number 8, what are the abbreviations for the following? A, equal parts. B, a spoonful. C, shake the vessel. And D, after meals. Okay. Next lesson is magic. And that's just what the title says, magic. Let me get to the questions. Sometimes you have to do it a couple pages so you don't go past it. Okay, where are you at? Okay, here we go. Doggone it. Ugh. My nose is freaking annoying me. Okay, so this is a one-time thing. Once I get these questions all the way read through, now I'm up to chapter 11, lesson 11. So that means 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5 to go, like I said. I won't read this again. I won't read the questions again. I'm not going to read the material because it's just too much. I mean, look how thick that book is. It's too much. I don't have the time. I don't have the patience right now, or I would. Okay. These I have to leave out because I have to write them in my Book of Shadows starting with yesterday, because there's some spells that, even though I wasn't able to do them yesterday, I will do them as soon as I can. And yes, they will still work. It's all about the power of your belief up here and in here. Just like a lot of covens I know, some I've been involved in, some I have my own coven now, Coven Moon Dance. Yay! You can't always celebrate a special holiday on the day that you're supposed to celebrate it, according to the books. There's no hard, fast rule you saying you have to celebrate it on that day. If you can, great. If you can't, it's okay. It will still work. Don't think it's not going to work if you don't do it on that particular day, okay? Because then you might as well not even bother casting it, because you're just going to mess it up. It's not going to work. So for me, I don't beat myself up if several days pass, before I can do a Wiccan holiday, like Lunasaw. Look how long it took me to do that one. And that was the act most of us witches try to celebrate it on is the 1st of August. But that's not always in the cards for everybody. You have different time schedules, different work schedules people work, different things in their lives going on, minding the kids, helping them get off to school, making lunches, making breakfast, kissing your spouse goodbye for the day, or have a good day, honey, and you too, babe. And then out the door you go and get on with your day. So whenever I do, even though I wasn't able to do these yesterday, I will do them as soon as I have all the materials on hand to do them. Because one of the major things that's messing me up right now is I can't use my tub to do like a hot soak in or anything like that, because my landlord, slumlord, refuses to fix it, so that I can have a bubble bath again, so that I can sit in a bath of, scented oils and herbs and do a healing on myself, or, whatever. So it would be nice to be able to do that again. But now, as it stands, the only way I can have the use of a tub where I can actually take a hot bath in and sit down in and put the herbs and oils and crystals and everything in is my sister Normia downstairs. And she's already said, yeah, absolutely. No problem. Just come on down when you're ready. Okay. So, cause she don't like doing it. Because you can get, I guess, infections. So when you sit in water and soak, because her daughter used to do it when she was a kid, and then she kept getting bombarded with so many infections. She's like, okay, I'm not going to do it anymore. So she probably just strictly does showers. So, that's pretty much the generalities that I got got done. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this around. Try to point it in a direction where, everybody can see, like, whatever, as much of the apartment as I can help them to see. And I'm going to start dragging my laundry downstairs, get the quarters from Norma, and get the laundry started, because we both need it. I mean, we're running out of stuff. Nobody's on yet. Why? What?
That ring.
The diamond? Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and take it over to Lowe's when I, or Love's, when I paid for that storage fee on my.
But I thought you said we probably wouldn't be able to get much out of that
I'm going to see what they say.
because I don't even know like what I would be okay with. I mean, because what do we need it for? What do we need the money for? I thought we got the bills and everything done.
I still got 2 cards I got to pay off. They're going to come up to about 100. To be married, I'm not real worried about because I'm really going to close it out. It's just that so far I've been having to use it to cover shit. But put it this way. If I can't get at least 200, I'll just get them what they think the value of it is.
So how much is that? What you need to pay off the cards is 200.
No, that's more than that.
So am I going to get some of the money then? Like me 100, you 100, or how are we going to? I don't know how much you need for the cards.
I don't know because the merit fluctuates. So
Oh yeah, I know that one's a.
my 2 capital ones are generally usually $25.
Okay.
So that's 50.
Okay.
Merit can be anywhere from 50 to 80.
Okay. Okay. So 100 for you, 100 for me. If you can get the 200 out of it.
Yeah, 200 or better.
Okay. Okay.
If I can't get at least that amount.
Then don't do it.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
bring me my ring back because I really don't want to get rid of it, but I'm willing to because I know we need the money. So
Well, it's not like you've got that diamond earring. You've got your diamond wedding band.
what diamond earring? I don't have any diamond earrings.
But you said you had a diamond earring.
No. The only time I've ever owned actual diamond earrings was all the way back when me and Adam were together. Alicia wasn't even born yet. No. I wish. I mean, I have some that look like diamonds because they're nice and shiny, but they're not actually diamonds. Or I'd be wearing them all the time. You know. Alicia's got a real pair that her dad got her. She's got the papers for it and everything. So, all right, guys, here we go. Now, it's going to take me a minute or two to get this thing going the right direction. Actually, that's... oh, boy, I couldn't have got it any more perfect. Awesome. Okay, let me just tilt this back a little bit. So, like, you know, my head's not getting cut off or whatever. So, this is just, this is like behind me here. This is the south-facing wall, okay? So, if you guys see any manifestations, you hear any, I don't know, see anything unusual, let me know. Like in the comments or something. Okay, I don't want it to go back too. Okay, now that's too much. See, this is called, you know, computer calibration. Okay, I think that's good. So I'm gonna work on rounding up the laundry, getting that ring for him, and I'm gonna go ahead and put my candle up here, so I can keep it. Whoops, as it needs it, so it don't go out. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, here. Let me put it there and even maybe move this back because I don't want the candle too close to the computer and have it fry my computer. And then there goes the live stream. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and, no, I'm going to need my glasses when I do it. All right. This is just, it's not very attractive looking because the thing's mostly ash, but this is one of my incense burners that I use. So enjoy. Let me know of any any manifestations you see or things you hear or anything of that nature. Checking my money bottle here because we definitely need the money right now. Okay. Now I got to find me some shoes and get that ring.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna show you, I didn't know if you knew where it was, because I had put it on my little ring holder thing.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure it had they call it a breathing hole because it's not really breathing hole. It's just to allow the light to pass into the iron. If they didn't have that, then it's obviously you couldn't get that. We read the holes in the white. Most true good stuff. Some of the fake ones are just good. It just makes them look a little better because if they don't have a hole, the bottom, yeah, because the bottom is dark and that kind of shines through. Whereas if they have the hole, there's nothing absorbing the light. Yeah. I mean, that's what physics is like hard. So it's like, you know, that's what you're charging. That means per chip, they could probably get 200. And how many chips you have in there? No, I'm talking about small little pieces, rounded pieces. So yeah, you may get surprised.
Where's the dryer sheets? Yeah. We had a whole fucking box that I just opened. Oh, Jesus. Well, they shouldn't have been because I make a point to keep them in here. Damn it. You better get Bella.
Bella stays.
Hold on to me. This out.
Can I go to you sleep? Mommy just going down to do work. You don't like to run around. Gotta be boring staring at a room. Especially one that ain't that great. That's a new one.
I'm gonna keep these here so I can grab them and take them down as I need them. First load's in the wash. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna change wax catchers here. And figure out where's my tacky wax. This is just a menorah candle. It's got like blue and purple, little bits of white in it, but I don't have a menorah, so. Okay. All right. So, hey, Kalika. Meow, Carmela. It's just taking me a minute to catch my breath. So, basically, I just wanted to add at this point, welcome to our Labor Day weekend celebration live stream. I'm going to go sit down on my couch, but I will keep the live where it is. So you'll hear me. You'll still hear me. But you guys don't need to see me every second or anything, because I need to start getting this other stuff going. I've got a lot to write. And let's do lemon. Even with my hair being this short, it's still hot. Because this thing is so, you probably can't see the table, but I just lit my little backflow. See, it's right there. A little yellow piece. This is my backflow burner, chakra crystal tree. And it's got two little koi fish paint in the bottom, but you can't see them. I wouldn't be able to show them without dumping the lit incense either on myself or all over the floor. And I don't want to do that. We have packages coming today. Just lighting some white sage. Okay, I'm just trying to get it smoldering really good. And that's what these lighters are good for, because they're torch lighters. Just keeping the energies in here positive as I can. Very carefully put it in the cauldron without burning myself by touching the lit the lit parts. All right. Because I don't want it to be too strong and then it starts messing with Chris's breathing, because he has breathing issues. So there's my cat, Kalika. She's got asthma. Okay, I'm gonna go sit down now. So like I said, you can still hear me, but you guys don't need to see me the entire time. That's just silly. And the whole idea is, catching the manifestations, and that's a lot easier to do when you're not so focused on staring at the screen constantly. Oh my. That's boiling. Okay, let's go ahead and get these wax. Whoa! Don't want the burner to run dry, so it was boiling. Literally, the liquid was boiling just now. As I looked over, I was like, uh-oh. So I went ahead and put a wax melt in there. It's one of the ones that You know, it's been sitting around long enough. It barely has any smell. I don't know if you guys can see this, but they're little heart shaped. And then, you know, this scent is supposed to be spiced cocoa and candy cane. I'm just looking, I'm gonna have to put another one. Okay. Boo, baby. How's mommy's boo boy? Boo boy, boo boy. My hair's already itching from sweating. So for any of you that pop on and I don't notice right away, I apologize. Don't think I'm ignoring you. I will try to check the screen fairly often. It's just me laying my keys down because I don't need them now because I already got the laundry room unlocked and got my first load in the wash. But can't find my whole entire box of freaking dryer sheets. So I'm hoping that Maria has some because I don't want static clean, have to deal with static clean when I take the clothes out. And I'm getting low enough on my smoke now that once I'm out, unless Maria gives me some of hers, I'll just have to be out for a while. I still have my gummies, but after the scary experience I had quite recently, back in July, I took a whole gummy and it was 150 milligrams of THC, and it really enhanced my energy and almost to the point that I actually felt myself floating out of my body. I'm not kidding, almost. I mean, very close to literally astrally projecting out of my body. But I was like, no, I don't think that's a good idea right now because if I astral project out of my body, I'm liable to freak out even more. It enhanced my hearing. It enhanced my senses. It was very, very, very powerful. Like I had smoked an entire pipe of keef that was a multi-mix of several different strains that were all equally as potent as the others. So you mix those together and whammo, you have a very potent amount that it was too much for me. So after that scare, I'm a little leery now about taking a whole one at least. I might, if I do run completely out of smoke and she don't give me any of hers, because she almost never smokes it. So if anybody's good, better at making it last, it would be her. I need one of my lighters here. One of my Scullies. Trying to get the resin burnt out of this. So one, it's cleaning the screen. Two, it's resin, so the hits are stronger. And once I get to a certain point where I know how to tell that now, I'm like, okay, this one's done. It's ready to go, again. So, and it's getting to that point now. I'll be lucky to get one more hit out of it. Because there's a lot of resin inside of it, but the lighter only seems to burn for a few minutes and then it goes out. So I don't, at least these are refillable. This is one of them. It's a blue one. I hope you guys can see that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm hoping she'll have some dryer sheets because I'm going to need them. because mine are not in the pink bag that they should be in, where I keep them. So I'm gonna go get my pop. Look out, Squeak! And pull my belly chains on the outside of my clothes. And I am going to go ahead and light this other candle over here, so I have candles lit on all sides of me. Which, to me, just enhances the magic. That's just squared away here.
Oh. I might need a chance to do metal detecting at the cabin.
What cabin?
One John and Jack have. 1800s.
Oh, you bitch! You better take me to that with that one. I'm gonna be pissed at you.
Because I asked him about it, and he said they've been meaning to do that.
Wow.
And I said, well,
Yeah, but whatever. If you find anything, you'll have to share some of it with him.
that's fine. Here,
If you say so.
you can find a couple of 1800 coins.
Yeah. Be a decent amount of money.
Some of the old hunting equipment. I mean, even like old bullets,
Bullet casings.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some of those from that time period.
Right.
Well, actually, most of them would be the musket.
Mm-hmm.
Now, 1800s, they had regular, well, what we would consider regular firearms.
Yeah.
Nothing compared to today's stuff, but still.
Right.
But a lot of people still have just muskets
Yeah.
and musket balls.
Can be equally painful. I mean, if you get
Money.
shot with one, yeah, I know money, but I'm
Yeah.
saying back then, you know, get one of those get lodged in your skin, especially on an organ or something, you're done.
But find the trash still, because most people they had a place to go away from the house.
Mm-hmm.
They dump their trash.
Yeah.
And bottle dumps.
Wow.
And they would usually close together if they weren't the same dump.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the old style medicine bottles and so forth.
Oh yeah.
$100.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't have problem sharing, giving
Right.
some of it.
Mm-hmm. Hi.
So that's a possibility.
I just hope Maria's got some dryer sheets, because otherwise I'm going to have to go out with you. If you go out to the store or anything for any reason, I may have to just to get dryer sheets if she don't have any, because I hope my dryer sheets are over at Mom's because they're lavender. That's what I always get, because I get them from the Dollar Tree because they're the cheapest there. So
Plan on going out. Once you're finished with that, I plan on
well, I mean, like when you were talking about going to Leb's and stuff.
oh, that won't be till Tuesday here. They're closed today.
Right.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I keep forgetting it's Sunday. So, I mean, I don't even know if any stores that would. Well, Kroger's is open, aren't they, today, or are they not?
Dollar Tree will be
Dollar Tree. Okay, good. Because the actual holiday is tomorrow. So
Dollar Tree will be open tomorrow too.
good. So hopefully I'll make it over there today. Then here a little bit or something.
I'm planning on sweeping them up in the kitchen, bathroom, and then running the vacuum.
Okay.
I ain't gonna do it until you're done with that. How to put you to work. Hey, keep stealing my hair.
Okay. Let me turn this around for a few minutes. Okay. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. Okay. Good. I'm not. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. So I've got about 20 minutes roughly. I'll probably wait until about 1 o'clock because it's like almost 20 till. I'll wait until about 1 o'clock and then go down and check the first load, see if it's done. I also need to check my phone, see where the packages are, if they're any closer. Oh, whoops.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial.
What is going on with my phone? I'm going to have to shut this thing down and restart it. Okay, my phone's being wonky, stupid. I just shut off and restart my phone because it's acting wonky, stupid.
Huh?
Hey, Mom.
Huh?
Hey, are you guys over at Toby's doing a thing over there?
I'm not going. You might know, but I'm not going.
Okay, do me a favor, go into the laundry room and see if my lavender dryer sheets are there.
Get there.
Okay, good. Chris would like, if it's okay, he would like to have a cookout tomorrow over there, if you wouldn't mind.
For when?
Over there, tomorrow, your place.
Oh, today?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, that's up to him if he wants to do that.
Okay, now is there any particulars you would like us to try to get that maybe you would like or Jim would like?
I've got some shrimp.
He's got some shrimp, so I know you like that.
I don't know. Usually I try to get stuff for Jim, or whatever he can get fixed up for him to eat. So I don't know about that. So
Because he's going to otherwise he's just going to do probably burgers and dogs, or something. But I just thought I would at least ask and, throw it out there if there was any particulars you wanted us to get, because we want to get something that everybody's going to be able to like, and enjoy and stuff. So, but anyway, I'm doing laundry today, and I, in about 15 minutes, I got to go down and check on a load, and might come out in a little bit, to grab my dryer sheets, because when this load's ready to go in the dryer, I'd rather use my own dryer sheets. Because, I'll probably, if Norma has some, I'll probably use one of hers for the first load, but once I get the second load in washing, then I will, definitely try to, pop over there to your place just long enough to get my sheets, but I wouldn't be able to stay because I'm doing laundry, so. Yeah.
They're in there somewhere. I don't know where, but they're back in their lane somewhere.
Okay, you can't miss them. You can't miss them because the box is purple. It has a teddy bear on the front, and it has lavender flowers on the front, so you can't miss it. So anyway, just wanted to call and let you know about that he would like to do that, and I also have kind of some sad news. I don't know if you remember him, but Harold, our blind black guy friend that used to live in our building.
Yeah.
He's in the hospital right now. He's got lung cancer.
That's not good.
No, it's not, because he's given up, Mom. He's given up. He just wants to die. And that's just heartbreaking, because of the way his family's always doing him, the way they're always expecting more from him than he can give, and just putting him through endless torment all the time. And he's tired, and we understand what he means by that, but it's going to hurt us greatly if he does decide to pass. His skin has gotten like that typical ashen gray color, and he's like really, really super skinny, and he stopped taking his medication for 4 months. So,
brother, I think, trying to get through.
Yeah, he might be, but I'll let you go. But we just wanted to let you know about tomorrow and everything. So, and I'll pop by there in a little bit, as soon as I can, to grab my dryer sheets. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Ow! Quit scratching me, brat. Okay, so that's set for tomorrow. We're gonna have a cookout at my mom's, and she's like, "Yeah, that's fine." And Chris has got a bunch of shrimp that needs to get eaten, so Mom loves shrimp. That's one thing that she will definitely eat. But I was at least trying to put it out there and ask if she wanted us to get anything in particular that maybe like Jim would like or something like that can also be cooked, on the grill. Oh Lord, something. Yep, it's boiling again. Good gracious. My burner over here keeps making gurgling noises because it's boiling. It's that hot. It's like, dang. Hello, Kalika. Ow. Oh no, not again. Crap. Well, one of my items they tried to deliver at 11:07, but there's a bunch of others I need to go find and see if Norma's got some dryer sheets because they're saying a bunch of them got delivered. So. She don't have any dryer sheets. Oh boy. Okay, she don't have any dryer sheets. So I'm gonna have to go over to my mom's to get mine here in a little bit. But right now, these are little rose-shaped bottles that have crystals in them. These are aventurine, green aventurine, and these are rose quartz. And I'm going to put a little of each in my spell bottle I'm working on here. And I got to dump the candle again. But these are Maria's crystal bits. So I'm only using a couple of them, and then I'll take them back down to her later. Because this is for Harold, so this is kind of both of our way of contributing. Because these bottles aren't very big, so you don't get. And this is the rose quartz that I've been using to empower the bag. Ouch. Okay. I'm just trying to use very little because, like I said, see, these bottles aren't very big. So I don't want to use too many because these are hers. Just enough to further empower the spell that we're doing for, oops. Bianca and Harold. Crap. Great. Now the aventurine wants to be stubborn and not come out. Come on. There we go. And here's the aventurine that I'm putting in here. Get the magic going already. All right. And I figured. What is that?
What's it look like?
Rule.
This is what I gotta go through and fill out. There's 43 pages here.
I don't know. I think you put it over there somewhere. Okay.
I will probably start working on this tomorrow.
What?
You said what for?
Oh, I guess I didn't expect you to come up so quick. Okay, I've already used these. That's the paperwork he's got to fill out for
What is
the
it?
rural development. Again, that's how much shit he's got to fill out
Why you have to do it again?
because they claim they didn't get the paperwork
I emailed it to them and mailed it out.
and they still claim they didn't get it. Okay,
That's fucking bullshit.
this one don't have the little stopper in it, and because I've had such a hard time getting it out, I would recommend leaving it off. But this one does. So see, in
That's
order to get
weird.
to the crystals, you have
You
to.
have to get somebody there too.
Yeah, I did. I already got it. So, but yeah, you have to pry that out of there. You got to pry it out of there. And I guess the reason why they have this, if you look, hang on, Chris, sorry, is if you choose to say make this a love oil, then that way you're only doing a few drops at a time.
Oh, okay.
So, but because the other one was so hard to get out,
You have to do that again.
yeah.
43 pages.
Here's your
Oh, I said, fuck that.
Here's your babies. What's that?
I want to do the penguin.
I don't do this, we don't have a chance to get.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If I don't do this, we don't have a chance of getting the house.
Okay, let's go sit down and we'll do that. Whoops, sorry. Busy day today. Oof. And since I'm going to be helping her with this, I'll just go ahead and turn this around. So,
See, I can see it now, the color.
yeah.
Because I have my glasses on.
And we have our Michael pendants. They came today. She just gave me mine and I put mine on right away and I wear it at a shorter length because I have this on too. So
That's
make
as
sure I
short
have
as it
plenty.
comes.
that's as long as you can wear it. But because of the links, I chose to wear mine higher.
Oh, that's what I want to do. I was wondering.
Yeah.
could I do that? Oh,
because
I
that
can do
way you can see them better, individually and stuff. Okay, this is a pendulum that she got from Salem. It's a very special pendulum, a very powerful pendulum, and
What
it's
number
got the chakra crystals on it right here. Huh?
How many you use? How many you did?
You want me to show you? I'll show you the one I put it in. I don't want to touch it, but
I see it.
see it?
Red.
That's the one I put mine in.
Yeah, right
And
there.
that makes it short, but I can't touch it, so you'll have to do it yourself.
I've seen it.
Okay, so
There you go. And that is short.
mm-hmm.
Can it still go over my head? Hell no. Okay. That means I have to put it on the other way. Okay. This way. Got it. There you go. Now it's short. It's
Shorter. It's shorter. But there may have been another length that I found that was, but that's a good length because at least that way, like I said, you can see it. Because these pendants, once you get one, you're not supposed to let anybody else touch it. You wear it for a month. So this is not coming off my neck until
next month.
October 1st. And I hope this is all sterling silver because that means I'm not even going to be able to take it off in the shower. So
you have to find out. You have to look at it. That's the longest one, sis. That's the longest one right there. Right there. It's the longest.
okay, so it's kind of a matter of taste, like whatever you want to, however short you want to wear it.
I'm talking about the big one of those. The ball, how you call this? The thing, the round one? That's the biggest one in here.
It's a big link, yeah.
It's only one. I don't see two. I don't see another one at all.
Well, that's the one I used. So
you used the second one?
It would be shorter on me.
Maybe because you got.
But again, I can't show you without. I don't want to mess up and accidentally touch it. Okay, give me your other crystals.
There you go.
We got.
It does go. Okay.
We got the aventurine and the rose quartz in here. Give me your other crystals so I can put them in. Because we're doing a multi-mix. They're right there.
Oh, you got it. I was going to say, where is it?
The other two are right there.
No, I was looking for the pendant.
Yeah, I got it.
You going to put red in it? I don't think I got red, do I?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. I know that's Kenny's favorite color. Those are pretty, ain't they?
I'm trying to think of what crystal that might be.
Which one?
This one that's got like the blue and white.
Blue and white. I know. That's different, ain't it?
Yeah. Ugh. And each one of these comes with a little tag too that it's on a keychain. So I'm just, because you're doing a multi-mix, I'm just trying to do a couple of each one.
My Michael, that's his name. He picked that name when he did his confirmation. He likes
Make sure I put these all on here. Okay. Amethyst.
That's the black?
No, amethyst is purple.
Oh, it looks from here. From here, when I was looking from here, it looked like it was black.
Yeah, it's dark. They look dark. Some of them do. Come on. Come over there, please. Ouch. Come on.
How to get out?
Hello. Some of them are like they're oddly shaped enough it's hard to get them out. So let me set this. No, I can't set it down.
Maybe you can't. Oh.
That's why I'm. Oh crap! Oops. Some of them shot out of the bottle.
They say, what are you doing? Oh.
These little stoppers are, ow,
What?
stubborn. Hey,
Hey, who?
the crystals keep jumping out
What?
of my hand. I don't know.
Well, they don't want to come out?
No, yeah, some of them get stuck because of their odd shape.
I don't know how they put that in there.
Very carefully. Okay. Oh, that's right. This is the multi-mix bottle. So I wouldn't even try to put any of these in here because this is already a multi-mix.
What's that?
I forgot. It just means that there's several. And
Several
this
what?
one is, I'm not sure what crystal this is. It's pretty. Because the rose quartz is usually a lighter pink. Okay, come on, guys. Why are you messing with me here? The spirits are here. They're finding their own way to say hi.
You mean, hell. There.
Yeah, it could be.
Huh?
It could be.
Could be hell. Or let's say we're at hell right now at the hospital. One or the other.
Okay. See, these are the little tags that you put on each bottle.
That's neat the way they had to tag it.
Mm-hmm. Like this one. Okay, that's going to make it hard to get on there.
Well,
This one says love. And it's got a little heart. But as you can see, they're on keychains, which you then have to put on the appropriate bottle. Let's see how well I do. Okay, Sissy, your pendulum's done. There's one of each stone in there, except for the multi-mix, because like I said, it's already a multi-mix in there. So there's no way to determine if I would be able to get out one of each of those.
Can you get it out?
what I'm saying is the multi-mix, because it's a multi-mix,
You can't get it out.
the only way that I would be able to do like possibly one of each is I would literally have to dump out this whole bottle.
Damn.
So,
So would I just leave it alone?
yeah, I mean, you know, if the spirits pull me to get some of those out and use them too, I will. There's one that's called Forever. There's one that's called Believe, Family, Inspire, and Faith, and Grace.
Really?
Yep.
Danny likes it. He's going around a circle.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure because I don't know what crystal this is, but I know what one would be the love, and that is the rose quartz.
What are you having tomorrow, Chris?
Just typical burgers and dogs, and
And shrimp.
the shrimp. He's going to be cooking the shrimp because Mom likes shrimp.
Just gonna be cooking it butter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What I do is I put some butter in a, I make a foil pouch. Put
Yeah.
butter and the shrimp in it,
Okay.
cook it that way.
I wonder that little green would fit in there. Remember that little thing we got at that one store? The baggie? You know the bag you buy?
Uh-huh.
Get bag? You don't know what's in it?
Oh, the mystery bag?
Yeah, I was gonna put that green, the little green little crystal is square.
Yeah. If you want to put it in there, I don't see why not. Okay, these are going to be difficult to get on here.
Don't they show you on the thing? On the pictures? Don't they show you how? Oh,
The
no.
idea is, no, it didn't. Not that I noticed.
So how you do it then?
The only other way.
Oh, I see what you're doing now. And take that part off.
And no, put it back in. There you go. That's why that's like that, and these are open-ended. So that's how you put them on. You just take one of the strands out, put it on there, and then put the strand back in the bead and fasten it down.
Oh,
So there's the rose quartz one.
got red, white, green, and purple. What else here? Orange? Looks like orange.
Grace.
What?
Okay, I'm trying to
White,
figure out which one of these would be
Purple.
considered grace.
green, pink, yeah. And they got one like a gray and black together. What's that? Gray and black.
I didn't put one of these in there. You want me to put a couple of these in there?
What's that?
The spotted ones? Even though they're not the chakra crystals, you want me to put some of those in it for you?
Is that gray and black?
Yeah, these are the, I'm pretty sure it's like leopard agate or something like that.
Yeah, like a green. It's like gray and black.
What crystal would be
Let me
considered grace? Yeah, it's white, but it's got little black specks in it.
Yeah, you got one in here.
Nuh-uh,
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't open that one.
Oh, you didn't?
I don't
Okay.
think. Let me check.
This one looks
Let me
like
check. Let me check.
Looks
Maybe
like
I did.
One in here. It looks like,
Yep, I guess I did because I took the stopper out.
See, there it is. I think it's right there. See the black and gray? I see it.
Okay, good.
You see it?
Yep, I got them all then. Good. Okay, let's see.
When I got my glass, I could see good.
So I don't know which one would be considered Grace.
It's two different greens in there, ain't it?
No, there's only the one, and that's the Aventurine. Okay, Faith. Interesting. Trying to figure these out. which one goes on which bottle. I could bring the bottle back up. Bring up the picture of them, and it should show which ones go where. Family.
Oh, it's more of gray and black. You got
Batteries
Batteries.
will be in one of the small boxes. Because most of the stuff that was on the tables here went into small boxes. So they'll be over in the storage. I think the stuff you wanted to look for is in one of the big boxes downstairs. I want to look in the boxes downstairs too, because I want to see if I can find those 2 old cameras.
2 what?
Old cameras.
Oh, what?
Cameras.
Karen?
Camera.
Pictures?
Oh, pictures.
You
Okay.
take pictures with?
What? When you gonna take pictures? Tomorrow?
No. Only one of them works. I'm not sure about the other one, but I want to check and see what they might be worth on eBay. I took them over.
You selling it? Okay.
Took them over to Lev's. They didn't really think they were worth anything, but I want to look them up.
You can't figure it out, huh?
I'm trying.
You got text. I might just text.
Might be Carl.
It's probably is his because he did it again. You know? Well,
I'm just guessing.
guessing what?
And if it feels wrong, I'm sure, or later, and it says that I put some of them on the wrong bottles, then I can always redo them for you. Mm-hmm. What?
Talking to Boo.
There you go. Said if I when I bring the picture up again, I will write down each tag that goes on each bottle, and if I got any of them wrong, I can always change them later for you. Whoo! I need to go down and check the load of clothes, see if they're ready to be put in the dryer, and have no dryer sheets. Oh boy. Now, these,
Throw it away, right?
the little stoppers, do you want to keep them
I don't know.
in case we might use them for something? You want me to just keep them, and then if you decide to put oil in one of those or something, or
Well, my will keep one, right?
okay,
You never know.
and I'll put them somewhere where we don't lose them, and if we end up using them for something, then that's fine too. If you decide to put oil in one of the bottles. Okay. Oh, yep, that needs done again. All right. I'm going to turn this back around so I can go check the laundry. Right about there. But yeah, see, look. See, it looks like there's still a decent amount in there, but it's getting low. So,
Yeah, well,
and I don't have any money to get any, so once this is gone, that's it until maybe as early as next month or something. When I can have Robert get me a 20 sack or something, maybe. Please don't let there be anything in here harmful to me. Let it all be pot and be okay,
that's if
because
he still does it for his friends, does he?
I don't know. I hope so.
What are you trying to do?
Catch myself on fire again.
I had a hold of school one. I heard it in the charger bag. Now I'm sitting here holding it. Now that looks pretty now, instead of empty.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to know what is that supposed to be? That blue and white. It's different. It is different. I don't want one. It's different.
I don't know. But there's 7 crystals there, right?
Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So if you start with the red and go up, okay, the bottom one would be the sacral. The top one would be below the belly button. The one above that would be above the belly button. The green would be the heart chakra. The blue is the throat for communication. The blue-white one is third eye, maybe, and then the other one is like crown chakra.
No, 7. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm. So, anyway, yeah, they're saying go ahead and put some of the multi-mix in there, so I'll do that when I get back. But I have to decide now if I want to go ahead and do this first load without dryer sheets.
I don't got any.
I know, honey. I know. Mine are over at Mom's.
Yeah.
So I would just have to drive over there and get them.
Now?
No, I mean not right this second, but this first load that I'm about to put in the dryer, I have no dryer sheets.
Oh.
So there's going to be static cling on the items that are in there.
Oh, okay.
So let me go down and get that load in the dryer. I guess hopefully it won't be too static clingy. And get the next one in the wash.
You know, I could put you on there. No, this one comes there. This one comes there. I know that. Hey, what is it? It's the green thing. Oh, blue, I was saying. What up with you? Oh, shit, I thought I couldn't have it. Nope. Now I rolled it up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Chris, I'll be back.
Okay.
I want to hear you something great. It's on there. It's on the table.
I got it. I'm gonna run over when I get the.
Sure is.
Okay. I'm finally back. I had to, I'm out of breath because going up those steps really takes it out of you. Went over to my mom's, got the dryer sheets, had a Lunchable because of my iced coffee that I had earlier today. It was upsetting my tummy a little bit and don't have any Pepto-Bismol handy, so I was like, better stop with the coffee for now. I have some more iced coffee in there that needs to be used, or it needs to get drank. Holy mother of wow. But have decided, still out of breath. When I'm sitting up here, okay. When I'm sitting up here, I'll go ahead and turn it around to where you can see me. But here's my St. Michael pendant. It's got his sword, the replica of his sword. You wear this for a month and don't let anybody else touch it. So this is literally not coming off my body, even in the shower. So I hope this is sterling silver or, because if it's anything plated, it'll just wear it off and it'll start turning my skin. So I'm hoping this is either real sterling silver or steel, because the whole idea is, keeping it on for the whole month. So that means keeping it on during showering and stuff like that. Now my others I'll take off. Like I'll take off my Saint Benedict. I'll take off my Green Man and my Moldavites. Oh, excuse me, which this is my Green Man. He's over here. And this is my Moldavites. Those I have on a crocheted choker that I made. And these both have, I think I either tied them on. Yeah, I tied them on if they don't have the little fastener, like this crystal does. This one here, you can just take it off, put it on any chain you want. So I probably just used a piece of yarn to tie these both on. These I definitely have to take off when I shower because the Moldavites apparently are water soluble. And I didn't know that until I noticed one day that it seemed like it had lost it, like it had deteriorated or some of it had worn away or something. I'm like, how the heck did that happen? Because I didn't know that it was water soluble. So I mentioned it to Brooke. She said, you had it on in the shower? Like I had shot somebody. And I was like, well, I didn't know. I said, but now I do. She's like, no, you take it off. Don't wear it in the shower because the water will disintegrate it. And it sure did. It was disintegrating it. So I'm going to take these off and give my eyes a rest because I really don't need them unless somebody comes on or pops on or something and, so I can see what's being written. This way I don't miss anybody that comes on and, pops on and says hi and all this. Because Chris said he wanted to run the vacuum and stuff, but I didn't have the heart to tell him that, you ain't going to be able to do it until sometime tonight then because the live stream, I'm keeping it on all day. And he don't want the live stream to be going when he's running the vacuum because, let's face it, you're not going to be able to hear anything. You're going to hear the vacuum. And you're going to hear me laughing at the cats because they go running when he turns on the noisemaker. That's what I call it, because they don't like the sound of the vacuum cleaner. They run every time. So when he gets done, like first he'll do the front room. Sometimes he'll do the opposite. He'll go in and do the bedroom first, and then dining room, and then into the living room. So, like, say he starts in the bedroom. If any of the cats are in the bedroom, they will wake out of a dead sleep and run and hide in here somewhere, and because they don't like it. And then once he gets done in that room and then he's in the dining room or whatever, they start wigging out again and freaking out. And then when he gets in the living room, they run back into the bedroom. So Krista's downstairs doing something in the storage right now. So I finally got my first load drying, second load still washing. Ran over to my mom's just long enough to, get the dryer sheets and have a Lunchable because my tummy was complaining because all I've had was a bowl of cereal and that was several hours ago. So this is, welcome to my world. This is what we call witchy, busy, crazy day. And, you're doing laundry and you're running over to your mom's. And then I thought, well, I'll at least sit here for long enough to eat the Lunchable, talk with them for a few minutes, and then, hop in the car, get back over here so I could, get the load in the dryer going.
Looks like everything we're looking for over in storage unit.
No, really? Oh, boy. Goodness. Well, I'm really sorry that you had to end up paying it this month, babe. I was really going to try, but. Hey, boo. Hi. Hello.
Damn.
Can I see you a minute? Here's my boo baby.
One of them's from 1927.
I got you. He's all skin and bones.
37.
He's just way too skinny. How you doing, baby boy? Mommy just wanted to hold you a minute and give you some lovies. What were you looking for?
There's two antique cameras.
Oh, right. Hi.
And the action camera.
Oh.
That would actually be the best camera for me to use. For like the magnet fishing, because it's got a waterproof case.
I'm trying not to take this stuff into my lungs because I put a mix in here recently. And I thought, it's like, please let this be, Mary Jane wanna, because I don't need to be smoking something and then start having a bad reaction to it or something because it's not something you're supposed to smoke. But because of the jar I had it in and because my smoke is so low, I decided to take a chance, and I had a little baggie that had some in it as well. So I went ahead and dumped that in and mixed that all together. So I'm trying to hit it like very little and just really pay attention, make sure I don't start like feeling funny or something like, something's wrong. And then if I do, then I won't be able to smoke. I won't smoke the rest of that bowl. And then sadly, that means the rest of it's probably compromised. And then I have none because I don't want to lose that much smoke. It's like, oh crap. So I'm hoping whatever this is, it's nothing dangerous. I'm not taking it into my lungs just to be on the safe side. I'm trying to place the taste. What it tastes like. It's kind of got like a hint of like a minty to it. Because I can't think of why else I would put something in a jar that has a lid that you can screw shut and put pot screens in with it. So, excuse me. Anyway, so at least I was lucky enough that the AC worked in the car. Both, driving over there and driving back, so I could drive with the windows rolled up because it is hot out there again today. So, it's kind of one of those, don't go out unless you absolutely have to. And if you go out, just try to be out there very, very little, and then get yourself back in the AC as soon as you can. And then I had to yell. I had to yell at Maria's window into her front room to have her come and let me in because I forgot to grab my house keys. I just grabbed my car keys because I was in a rush trying to get over there, get the dryer sheets, and get back. And it didn't dawn on me that I didn't have my house keys until I got in the car when I left Mom's, and I was like, oh, crap. And so thank goodness she was downstairs at her place, and I just yelled through her window. See, that's where my loud speaking voice serves its purpose, in my opinion, because she can hear me with the window closed, with the TV on, and at a decently high volume. She still can hear me because I heard her giggle, and then I went around and started looking and looked in the window beside the door, and sure enough, she was right there. She's like, what did you do, lock yourself out? I said, yeah. I said, because I only grabbed my car keys when I left. I didn't grab my house keys because I was trying to be in a hurry and trying to get over there quickly, and get back. But I wanted to sit over there for at least long enough to eat the Lunchables. So I was spending a little bit of time over there, and Mom let me know how much to get out for her on Tuesday, which, yes, we got all that ironed out. Thank you, gods and angels and everybody that helped with that. And my willingness to forgive and forget, just, forgive, let it go, move on. Okay. Mom now wants me to get $1,200 out for her. I said, okay. And she's going to give me $10, start giving me $10 every time when I bring her money to her. And this is only once a month. And then Maria's going to give us $10. So if nothing else, I'll put the 10 in a stash place in my wallet that I know if I put it there, okay, gas money. Don't use it for anything else. Gas money only. And then I'll give the other 10 to Chris. He can do the same. He can put it in his wallet. If he wants to use it for cigarettes or something, fine. But then that's going to be less we're going to have for gas when we might really need it. So, but Carl made that suggestion. And that was a very good suggestion. He said, how about this? He said, why don't you suggest to Mom that if she gives you $10 once a month to get her money, and then Maria pays you $10, then you're still getting paid the $20. Your mom doesn't have to, spend as much, and she knows that she's not being treated unfairly. So I was like, okay. So that's what I presented to her when I was over there. And then Carl, he was trying to call her when I was on the phone with her. So I went ahead and let her go. And that was before I went over there. And so he could get through. Okay. All right. Set it this way.